For too often we say there's not enough evidence. Well, there is enough evidence around this area.
As the international community is taking action to achieve the 2030 agenda, we must amplify our efforts to fully implement the convention while pursuing sustainable development for our people.
When I was given a chance to participate, it enabled me to stand up and have a voice, to have inclusion, full participation and equal rights.
Academics, human rights leaders, and right holders are calling on us to increase physical activity levels globally. Physical inactivity is a pre-COVID global crisis which has been exacerbated due to the impact of the pandemic. The UN Sustainable Development Goals recognize physical activity and sport as an enabler of SDGs and call on us to leave no one behind. Yet, the 1.5 billion people in the world with disabilities are predominantly left behind. Children with disabilities are 4.5 times less active than children without disabilities. And 93% of women with disabilities don't get enough physical activity for their health. Where are we going wrong? One of the main issues is that physical education teachers, sports coaches and managers, and physical activity leaders are not sufficiently trained to include people with disabilities globally in breach of international human rights laws. At the Mauritius Institute of Education, we know that universities are the greatest change makers. So we are leading the charge to become a regional and global centre of inclusive PE and sport education in support of our SDG-driven National Sport and Physical Activity Policy. We have been working in partnership with the UNESCO Chair in Inclusive PE and Sport and are building our capacity to prepare our graduates to harness the power of PE and sport to drive inclusion and sustainable development in their communities. In line with the Kazan Action Plan, already we have trained key stakeholders within MIE, various government ministries and sports federations. They have designed relevant grassroots leadership initiatives to address the local challenges we have identified together through the UNESCO's Chair's iPEPAS program. We have already identified key universities within the African Union, neighbouring Indian Ocean islands, and in India that are eager to join this important movement. Please, give us the opportunity to put our plan into action, inclusivizing communities through physical activity and sport, and contributing to the Sustainable Development Goals.